Hello everyone, my name is Alain Chalabarde and I'm the game designer of Actor Tycoon 2, and in this tutorial I will teach you what localization is. Now localization is just basically translations. It's a fancy word for that. If you haven't watched the introductory video, I highly suggest you watch that first. Otherwise you might be a little lost when I talk about certain things. If not, let's get straight to it. So when you go to the mod folder, so in this case I'm doing my own mod called Alliance Mod, I go in here, I will find the localization folder. And when I go in here, I will see localized text EN. Now this is the English version. At the moment we only support English, but very soon we're going to be supporting all other languages. So later we might say, well, I want to do Spanish, I want to do Russian, etc. So let's look at what the English version looks like. So let's go, and this is what the localization file looks like. So at the moment, this is just an example, but you can change it to whatever you want. But basically, every localization item, let's say, has a key and a value. Now, why does it have this? Because, for example, let's say you want to say good morning in the game for some reason. Well, if you just said, hey, show good morning, well, how do you show it in Spanish? How do you make sure that the game shows it in Spanish to Spanish players and English to English players? So this is how you do it. So what you say is, I'm going to make a key, just a unique identity. Because it's Alliance mod, I'm going to use 3 letters that make it very, very unique. Alliance mod. That's it. So that way you make sure that there are no other keys in any other mod that are the same. So if you have 3 random letters like this, it helps you to make it more unique. And we're going to call it greeting. There you go. So in English, the greeting is going to be good morning. Great. So the problem is, what happens if I want to do it in Spanish? Like if the player chose Spanish as a language, how do we make sure that it doesn't show good morning, but it actually shows buenos dias? So we would go to the localization folder, create a new file, call it ES. Now every language has a little code, which is in our documentation. And when we open ES, we would change this to buenos dias. There we go. So as you can see in the English one, it will say good morning. In the Spanish one, it will say buenos dias. Now, the cool thing about this is that when the game wants to find a greeting, it would just look up this key, and that's it. So you don't have to worry about anything else. Now, why do we need this? Well, for a concrete example, let's look at cities right here. So as you can see, cities, the title, for instance, means what is shown to the player. So what really the player is going to see is Hollywood. That's what it's going to show. But that might be spelled differently in different languages, especially for languages like Russian or Chinese that don't use the same characters. So instead of using, just saying, oh, the title of the city is Hollywood, you have a unique identity for it. So that's why you need to use that localization folder. So every time you generate one of these keys, make sure that this is included in your English folder. So this one over here. Like I said, later you can also do translations. It'd be great if you do translations, but at least have it in the English file. So in this case, for example, we might not have it, so let's copy it. Let's open the English folder. And yeah, because we erased it before, so what we do is we create a new key. We call it MDS Hollywood, and we call it Hollywood. So whenever we want to show the title, or the name of the city in the game, it will look up for this key and it will show this. And depending on the language, it will show a different thing. And that's pretty much it. It's a very simple thing. It's a very quick tutorial, but it's something that you will stumble upon in some other videos or in some other tutorials that I will be covering. Not every mod needs this, but a lot of them do. So I just wanted to make sure that you were aware of how it works. So thanks for watching. Reach out to us in Discord if you have any questions, and check out our documentation on our website. And looking forward to seeing your creations. Thanks for watching. Bye.